I know you've kind of got you're a bit coy on the timing for the resource, but does that informing us that it's tough to actually get anything done in Chile at the moment? Is that the problem? Is it a COVID related, or is there more to it?
Yeah, no. Look, all of the resource work is going on mainly over here in Australia. I started to talk about and then forgot to finish, Matthew, about the people behind us. Back when we made the discovery hole of the high-grade core at Cortadera, which really changed everything for what our view and the market's view of what Cortadera could become. We appointed Steve Darwin, obviously one of the most preeminent porphyry geologists in the world. He's leading the team for the SolGold discovery and drill out, and they've done a fantastic job there. And we really adopted with Steve a brand new team that was very specialised in putting together porphyries, working on Cascabel amongst others. And so most of that work's going over here in Australia with Mining Plus as our independent resource guys. Steve Darwin and a big team leading the modelling behind that to provide very accurate understanding as to where this resource is and how to target it. So in Chile on the ground, we're drilling, and certainly we're impacted there. Chile has not been immune to coronavirus. We're having to operate very differently. We're not drilling as fast as we used to because, we've got single shift drilling, 2 week, red team and blue team, and we have a lot of procedures to make sure we can keep operating. But the resources aren't being held up at all by operations in Chile. But the one thing that is holding things up, Matthew, and I would have hoped to have had the resource out already, maybe even last week. But, we have a lot of groups that are involved in data room with the company and that there are a lot of eyes on this. So we're doing it to an extremely high standard. We know that this is the first watermark and we want to get it right. So when we've got it right, we'll be putting it out.
What do you mean people are in your data room? What are they doing? Who are they?
Look, you pull off an acquisition like Cortadera. I think most people knew what the strategy was. 1 + 1 = 3. One of the oldest strategies in the book in the mining sector for pulling off what we were trying to do. So I think most people recognised where this was going very early, and we received a lot of inbound interest from some of the largest mining companies in the world. And their teams, a lot of them have been over to the project, and a lot of them keep up good dialogue with Hot Chili as we've been growing this thing, de-risking it, answering things like, can it come out? Is it going to get bigger? Where's the grade? What's the next step? So, this next step with the resource is a very big part of our next step.
So let me be clear.
In that process.
You are selling Hot Chili. Is that what you're telling me?
No.
So I want you to be clear. Be clear with me.
We certainly are very interested in speaking with much larger, more capable groups for these type of assets that may assist us in being able to bring the most value to the floor with Hot Chili shareholders, and that might be through contemplating funding arrangements such as joint ventures and perhaps even cornerstone stakes in the company.
Right. And JVs, were you looking for an operator for you? I mean, what are you trying to get out of these conversations?
Yeah, I think you look forward as to where does this all go, and what's the best journey for the shareholder? Is it and I'll speak frankly now, these guys here to build this up, put some wrapping paper and bow on it and sell it. I think that any CEO that's not looking at all options to create the most value for the company is not doing their job. So, we don't have any preconceptions about that.
Are you tired of it? I mean, you've been at this a long time. Do you want someone to come in here and just take it over? Is that the best thing for you, the board and the shareholders?
I think that fatigue builds into all of these things, but I think discovery is in my blood. And when you find something like Cortadera, you've also got to step back and say, how many geologists or CEOs are going to even be able to walk around the market and say, we have the chance to potentially define a tier 1 discovery. that's what gets me out of bed and gets most of our board and management team out of bed every day. We're very, very much motivated by what can unfold here, and certainly no fatigue to be running to sell it quickly. No, the market cap of what Chile is here, we've got a vision for where this can take us. So until we get there, I don't think we're really wanting to do anything, in a rushed manner.